guys, welcome to the Homestead. So we're continuing our medical series of videos. It's basically homestead medicine, and this is for snake bites and spider bites. Out here on the Homestead, guys, you've probably seen our videos in the past where we have shown the brown recluse or the black widow or the rattlesnake or the copperhead. We get lots of poisonous critters on the Homestead. Not a whole lot, I mean, but it's a concern enough that we do have the proper tools necessary to deal with that situation if myself or one of the children or Jamie were to get a snake bite, or Tim or Joanne were to get a snake bite. So it's something that we, or even a spider bite. So this is something that I wanted to make sure we covered because it is a concern. There's not a summer that goes by where I don't see a rattlesnake and a copperhead multiple times. And we shoot a number of them. Our firearms, we use snake shot inside of our pistols that me and Jamie both carry on the Homestead, and so does Tim. And so, but if for some reason one of the children were to get bitten or one of the adults were to get bitten, we have a couple of kits that we have on hand to treat those bites. First with the brown recluse, I purchased this a couple years ago. I've never used it, thank goodness. But I did get bit, I believe, by a brown recluse a number of years ago, and I treated it with activated charcoal. This is it's what's inside this kit, and it did really well at treating the wound, and it didn't get really inflamed at all. Anyway, I did have a friend a number of years ago who did get bit by one of these. I had met him long after the bite, and he basically was bit and he never really treated the bite, and he suffered for like 10 years before it eventually killed him. The complications of the bite just tore his life apart, and his health declined so much. The venom of the brown recluse bite ate so much of his legs away, or his one leg away, that it caused so many other complications because he had other medical issues as well. It took a heavy toll on his life for the last 10 years of his life, and it killed him. And so brown recluses are to be taken seriously. I mean, they just are. And so that's one of the reasons I have a kit. Inside this kit, you'll open it up. It's got some brown recluse solution. It's basically an oil solution, and this activated charcoal powder that you mix together with an equal amount of water, and you apply that to the bite. And what that does is it draws the venom of the bite out of your skin, and really does a good job of taking care of the bite. So it's something I haven't used before, but we do see every year a number of brown recluses in and around the Homestead that we, so much so that we do keep this on hand and in case we need it. So there's that. This here is an oddity. It's amazing. Tim has had this for I don't know how many years. In fact, he got this from his father. This is absolutely an antique. Most of the snake bite kits that you'll find online are plastic today, and they just, I mean, they may work well, I don't know. This one here is beautiful. This is a stainless steel snake bite kit, and it works. I was playing with it a little while ago, and you take it out, and it's spring loaded. And so what you do is you take this and you put it over the bite, and you pull back on it, and it has a suction. It sucks the venom right out of the bite area. And then it's got a little release thing you have there, and you just put it over again and pull back, and it sucks the venom right out. And then again, there's the release. And then it's got this, if you want to get a little more precise, you can put that in there and do that. And then this is a knife that comes with the kit. If you need to enlarge the bite area to draw more venom out, you can do that as well. Most kits won't come with that. And then there's some iodine that comes with it here as well. I'm not sure if that's still good. It's basically, I don't know how many years old, but there's a little capsule in there, a glass capsule that you can break and use it. I mean, I would never probably want to use that because it's just too cool of an item, and iodine is so cheap to buy anyway, so why would you want to use that? Anyway, so that's our kit for snake bites, and looks real. I mean, doesn't that look really high quality compared to the stuff you see today? They don't make things like they used to anymore. But if you go on to Amazon.com, you can find a snake bite kit. It's going to be a plastic one. I don't know how good they are. I've never tried it, but I assume I assume they work. Otherwise, I don't know how well they work. But I'll let somebody else comment below if you've used one or not. but this kit is a really nice one, and we keep it on hand in case of the happenstance or the opportunity we have to use it. Hopefully we'll never have to. But there are snakes out here. There are copperheads and rattlesnakes, and so we just have to keep this on hand. And obviously, if we were to get bit by either one of these, obviously this is more life-threatening. A rattlesnake bite or a copperhead bite's more life-threatening than a brown recluse, immediately at least. We would seek medical treatment in town. There is a clinic in town, and emergency clinic that we could go to seek help if we needed it. But in the meantime, that's a 30-minute drive away. If my youngest child or my oldest child or me ever get bit by a snake, the car ride there, we're going to be using this along the car ride there as we're hurrying down our country roads to get to that area where we can seek help. But in the meantime, we're going to be using this to draw out as much venom as we possibly can from the bite. There are people every year who are killed, or at least every so often, that are killed by copperheads that we do have in the area. So this is a valid concern that we have to plan for and just prepare for if that would ever occur. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. This is our snake bite and spider bite kit. These are just things you have to plan for, especially when, you have to, take into account having your own medical needs set aside and just being prepared for medical emergencies that may come up. It's just part of being prepared and sustainable, on the homestead. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time on American Homestead. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click the thumbs up button below the video. It really means a lot to us. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Now you can support An American Homestead by becoming a patron. Visit patreon.com/AnAmericanHomestead to see all the benefits of becoming a patron of our channel. You'll get access to private videos, pictures, and even live question and answer sessions that you can participate in. Some patrons will even receive free gifts throughout the year from the homestead. Visit patreon.com/AnAmericanHomestead to check it out and see the rewards of supporting our channel. All right, folks, let's be honest. How do you deal with a copperhead or a rattlesnake when you see it? Nuke from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.